they got a half-ass opinion with no facts, no information whatsoever, but they'll run with it. That's in itself stupid. Stick to the internet beef, bro. If you're a weak truly, then you should just stick to the internet. You should just stick to just throwing a tantrum, bro, because there's a whole bunch of people who second that and get on board with you and make you feel, like that's okay, but it really ain't. It's embarrassing. Like, it's really embarrassing, bro. A man, especially a black man, bro, need to control his emotions and not take things so personal. Get out get out your feelings and, just serve a purpose man higher than, being so angry all the time. Yo, so I'm gonna put it like this, right? It's like the energy that I get from people, on a face-to-face type basis. It's just mad, bitter, jealous. Yeah, it's resentment, it's all of that. And it's like, what that really means. Like, for a person who's truly self-aware and they're aware of what's going on around them and they're aware, it's like you understand exactly what that is. Like, that's deep-rooted inferiority, Real talk. And it's like, I don't wish it on them. I don't wish people would be lacking in any area. If I had power, like Superman or whatever, or X-Man or whatever, I'll look out for him and I'll help him out a whole lot, man, mentally. But it's like, I can give you the whole game plan. I can give you everything all laid out, and it's like, it's going nowhere. And it's like, I'm thinking about somebody in particular as I'm making this video, because I come across this often. And it's like, you see me elevating, You ain't gonna see it on the internet, though, because the internet is just weirdo land, bro. I'm really, like, over with the internet, man. Like, I'm not over it, but it's like, I go back and forth, like, how much do I really care to be active online? Like, all my socials, I just got rid of all of them, like, slowly but surely, because it just was serving me no purpose. People take it so personal, like I hate them, like I got ill will against them, bro. People throwing their little pebbles and rocks and stones at, a brick wall, basically. And it's like, it's going nowhere. Like, my whole thing is, why ain't you minding your business in the first place? Like, why are you so worried about what the next man doing, bro? What kind of backwards type of mentality is that for a man to wake up with another man on his mind and he like, how am I gonna make this man life, like this? And how am I gonna how am I gonna like just be a bitch today? Let's be honest, bro. That's whole shit, bro. Like, being bitter and angry and throwing tantrums, bro, that is not how a man need to be acting, bro. A man need to control his emotions. Like, if you got something you want to say, for sure, say it. But it's like, when you just truly jealous and just angry, it's like, man, it's embarrassing. It really is embarrassing, and I don't wish it on people, but that's just what it is. But people is really out here on that type of timing, bro. Like, it's like they lacking mentally. You understand? And I ain't no bully, so I'm not finna be on here like bashing and making people feel already worse than they already truly do. Okay, I'm thinking about another hater, right? Like, it's the drugs, right? Like, Buddy went from moving them to using them, to both, whatever. Well, now it's just using them. And it's like, it was never a smart decision in the first place to involve yourself taking drugs, like taking pills and going wild with the alcohol and stuff. 'Cause I used to be like going wild with the alcohol. I used to be going wild with the gas. You know what I mean? And then I just wanted better, so I just slowed it down to the point to where it's just, it don't have no place in my life no more, right? But, on the flip side of it, though, I got this, now hater. I thought we was locked in. I thought we was partners. But, now this hater, It's like, Buddy's bad off that stuff. And he got it in his mind. Like, it's like, you don't think that I know already that you was already slow a little bit. You know what I mean? And it's like, you call yourself trying to set me up, trying to cross me. And it's like, yo, you done crossed yourself out. Because now, like, what other hope do you got? Like, you know what I mean? What other homies around that's really putting in that work and seeing the results? And can attest to it like I can. You know what I mean? And like I say, I don't walk around with this like I'm better than everybody type of mentality. Like it ain't like that at all. Like I try to treat everybody with respect, man and women. I try to treat everybody with respect. You know, off back. You know, if it ain't mutual, then I ain't gonna deal with you. You know what I mean? I'm trying to avoid crashing out on one of these fools, bro. I done been in situations, you know, I mean, you see what kind of content I was making before. Like, I done been in situations where I really was, like, on some, like, I might have to crash out on this fool because it's like they, you know, it's just like they all out of whack. You know what I mean? And here they come. Like, they thinking they got something in their mind that, you know, they want to bring, but it's like, stick to the internet beef, bro. If you a weak nigga, truly, then you should just stick to the internet. You should just stick to just throwing a tantrum, bro. Because there's a whole bunch of people who second that and get on board with you and make you feel, you know, like that's okay. But it really ain't. It's embarrassing. Like, it's really embarrassing, bro. A man, especially a black man, bro, you know what I mean, need to control his emotions and not take things so personal. Get out you know what I'm saying, get out your feelings and, you know what I mean, just serve a purpose, man, higher than, you know, being so angry all the time. Like, it's sad. I don't wish it on nobody. Like, but it's the reality that we living in. Like, real talk. Just because somebody is throwing a tantrum, it don't mean you got to get involved with it. You know, you just can observe what they got going on and just, like, know better and do better. You know what I mean? They go for anybody. You know what I mean? You don't gotta, just because they mad at you don't mean you gotta be mad at them. You know what I mean? Like, making this video, it don't come from a place of anger. It's just a place of understanding, for sure. Having haters can be perceived as a good thing, I guess. You know, if you got haters and stuff, you have people that's mad at you, then, you know, it could be a good thing. You know, when you're making a lot of noise, though, for sure, it's gonna come with hate. Like, nobody who is successful going to where they want to get to ain't got to deal with this. Like, this is what everybody's got to deal with. It's these haters and they piss poor mentality. You understand? And it is what it is. It is what it is, man. That's really a choice that I feel like they gonna have to kind of like make, you know what I'm saying, in the end. If it's even a choice, you know. I don't know if haters really even got a choice like that. You know what I mean? I think that they just, it is what it is with them. You know what I'm saying? They bound to that type of ignorant type of thinking because it just is what it is, you know? And I don't, like I say, I don't wish it on them. I don't want this, you know, I don't want you to be feeling like that. I don't want to be elevating and other people ain't elevating. I say that. Like, I want everybody to, you know, to eat, you understand? But it just ain't the reality. It ain't the reality. So, you know, you got to adjust to what reality is. You got to adapt. It's a part of life. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm on the outside looking in, and I know better. I know better, so I do better. You know what I mean? Like, can't nobody tell me I'm not on my joint right now. Like, can't nobody tell me that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, because I am. And if they if they said that they didn't know what was going on, or they, you know, they observing from afar, they got a half-ass opinion with no facts, you know, no information whatsoever, but they'll run with it. You know, that's in itself stupid, you know what I'm saying? But that's how people are. So if you know better, do better. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.